Hi guys, I want to talk about Squid Game, and the analogy I got from it when it comes to narcissism. If you watch the series Squid Game, you'll find out like there are different like life lessons you could learn from those series. So for example, like when I watched the series, it was 9 episodes, and on each episode I tend to learn about like different attributes when it comes to narcissism. You know what I mean? Like for example, if you watch the episode, the gamble episode, where they were dealing with the pebbles, you saw there was a guy that actually lost that game, and then he deceived the opponent and said, oh, like we're gonna walk through this together, think about the past, I've been there for you. And he used that to actually manipulate the person, and the person actually believed him and trusted him, and then he replaced the stones with stones from the side, and then that person got killed in the game. So that's the same way narcissists do. Like for example, like in terms of African heritage, there are some Africans that do live in the Western world. For example, they live in America or they live in the UK, and then they do sometimes they speak to their family back home, and they'll be like, okay, maybe I want to build a house, I want to build a home and stuff like that. And then these people, they'll be sending money to these people back home, thinking like those people are actually building a house for them. And then when the time comes for them to like move back from Europe or America, wherever they are based, to go back to their home, and then they find out like nothing was built, that person like embezzled the money, and sometimes these people get killed. Some of them don't even like find out, like they just murder them. So there are a lot of stories and cases like that. So, and secondly, there was this case about like the police officer, the one that actually went into the game on Squid Games to actually look for his brother, because out of love, he was like thinking his brother was murdered, was doing everything for love. And then when he got found out, like he was trying to investigate what happened to his brother and all that. But at the end of the day, what did he find out? He found out like his brother was actually the bad guy. You understand what I mean? Like when he got there, the brother was actually the one that was leading the whole show. You understand? So that's really, really like heartbreaking. That's the most heartbreaking moment for me, because imagine someone that actually, like, for the love of his brother, he actually went there to like discover, like to try and find out like what's going on, actually risk his life and went through all that pains, and then for him to find out that it was actually his brother that was the bad guy. You understand? So that, to me, that's just an analogy of narcissism, because that's what narcissism is about. It's about you not knowing them fully, and then you giving your all for them, and then you finding out that they are not the person that you thought they were, and then they now betray you. That's what narcissism is all about. So when I watched the series Squid Game, I saw different beats that, if you relate it, the analogy fits well with narcissism. Like for example, like the guy on the Pebbles game, when I was playing against the old man, and then when the old man say even, it will tell the old man, because he thought the old man got dementia, it will be like, oh, you actually say old. So that's just life. That's just basic life. So people do all these things, just to have like an advantage, in life. But that series just show like human nature when it comes in terms with money or financial benefits. So that's it. So I feel like Squid Game is actually a very good series, and if you learn a lesson, you can see I relate with narcissism. So I just thought I'd make this video. Like, share, subscribe. There's not much I have to say in this series, so thank you guys, and have a blessed evening. Take care. Bye.